Guys, what we are seeing here is just some crazy, amazing history which has been completely forgotten and, of course, on purpose. So we have the electric car of the Grand Duke of Alexei Alexandrovich from 1898. That's right. This is crazy, guys. I mean, just imagine for a second, this photo was taken by Jean-Jacques Hellman, so kudos to him for doing that back in the day. But here we can see, guys, a full-blown electric car, okay? Or you can call it electric carriage, whatever you want to call it, in 1898, right? This is just insanity, alright? Why has this technology disappeared, and why are they now only reintroducing electric cars in 2022, and the World Economic Forum is now pushing hard for the narrative to transition from fossil fuels to electric cars when we already had electric cars literally over 100 years ago? That is just crazy. Now, Abu Simbel is one of those amazing temples that are just unique, right? So the Great Temple of Abu Simbel was discovered by an explorer randomly in 1813, and the temple was completely abandoned, and most of the structure and statues were literally hidden by sand and dust. While studying the temple complex, the researchers after that were amazed that it was built in such a specific, unique way that twice a year the rising morning sun pierces its rays through the whole enfilade of the temple halls and stops at the statues of the sanctuary, almost like there was like a ritual or something there going on to use the sun ray for something. What knowledge the ancient civilization had to possess that they were able to carve in such a amazing way structures in the monolith. Only the height of the facade is 31 meters in height and about 38 meters in length. And guys, this tells you a lot. This tells you basically that society and history is still missing a lot of stuff. We're back again with more lost technology, or better say technology that now it's actually more weaker than it was in the past. So in these photos we see the vertical parking lot, the black and white photos obviously from 1920, right? And then we have a current parking lot, right, which is in the current status. Now in the past, those parking lots, which were very primitive, which were much more higher and they were very efficient. So why were these vertical parking lots abandoned for such a long time and only reintroduced a bit later on in history? Again, everything new is old, so everything we know about, all the technology we know about was actually there in the past, and there's so many photos to prove this specific point. And again, guys, this is just amazing. 1920, we have here vertical parking lots or vertical parking system, absolutely amazing. Now the crystal skull is something quite unique. In the ruins of the ancient Mayan city of Lubantun, okay, British archaeologists found a polished crystal of a human skull. Its size corresponded to the size of an adult woman skull. Its weight was about 5 kilograms, which is quite a lot. The skull was made of a single piece of crystal which consists of 3 joints. It is impossible to process such a piece of a crystal even with modern technology. That's crazy. It must collapse due to the internal stress of the material. In addition, both Mexico and Central America have no deposit of rock crystal. So someone brought this crystal from who knows where, and then they somehow made it with an advanced technology, and then they stored it away. Okay, now there's 2 questions here. How? Okay, how did they do this, and who? Who managed to do this, and for what reason? I guess there's 3 questions, right? So again, history, guys, is just amazing, and this proves to us one more time that there are so many things that we have no idea about, and maybe we will not know about it for a long time. But what's more important is that at least we know that there's some hidden truths, and we are on our way to finding them little by little. Here we have the famous, or not so famous, because not that many people actually know about this, believe it or not. I mean, the vast majority of population doesn't know about this, is the tar bath, which was carved for 7 years from a 160-ton granite boulder. The weight is 48-ton diameter, 5.3 meters of height, and 1.9 meters of depth. Just to give a granite block the shape of a bowl required tens of billions of bowls with a mallet on a steel rod with an extension in the form of a sharply honed spatula. There were no carbide stone cutting tools in early 1800s, and steel rods had to be sharpened after every 3 to 4 strokes. The 160-ton billet had to be dragged over the rugged terrain. In World War II, the Germans honestly admitted that despite their technical capabilities, they had no suitable equipment and vehicles to transport the ready-made tub. But at the beginning of the 19th century, somehow, someone managed to make a massive, gigantic bathtub for a giant, right? So again, this is proof that this was particularly made, again, let me repeat myself, made of granite. Granite is one of the hardest stones in the world, okay? It's really, really hard, and 48 tons. And then just imagine dragging this and making it there. That's just insane, right? Out of one piece. So guys, again, this was made with potentially laser technology, most likely, and now, you know, it's just there. And right now, in this day and age, it would be really, really difficult to even make this happen. And even like in, you know, the early 20th century or the mid 20th century, the technology was not even there. And even now, I am pretty sure people with the current technology, we will still struggle massively to make a 48-ton granite bath. Honestly, guys, this will be really difficult. And to finish off, guys, with some more exciting and of course interesting technology of the past, here we have the Wuppertal Suspension Railway. That's right, it's a form of public transportation in Germany, launched on the 1st of March 1901. The official name of the monorail, Suspended Railway of the Eugen-Langen System. Yes, that's right, guys, this is the monorail, the suspended monorail, which was enabled in Germany in 1901. That's insane, guys. Absolutely amazing technology, which yeah, is just there to show you guys that people were really smart back in the day. They were absolutely amazingly smart. But guys, that's it for today's video. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and don't miss my next videos of history, famous people, and of course forgotten mysteries. As always, guys, I shall see you later in the next uploads. Bye.